Hi there, and welcome back to Path to Your True Self. Take a moment, wherever you are right now, and just settle in. There's something powerful we're going to explore today, something that can quietly reshape your reality from the inside out. We're talking about visualization and mental rehearsal. Now, I know those words can sometimes sound a little abstract, maybe even a bit out there. But here's the truth. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is something athletes, performers, entrepreneurs, and even scientists have used for decades. And the best part? You already have this ability. You've been using it your whole life, just not always consciously. Today, we're going to change that. Let's simplify it. Visualization is the act of creating a clear, vivid picture in your mind of something you want to experience. But it's not just seeing it, it's feeling it. It's living in your mind before it happens in your reality. Think about this. Have you ever replayed a conversation in your head? Imagined a future scenario? Daydreamed about a better life? That's visualization. The difference is most people do it unconsciously and often negatively. They imagine things going wrong. They replay past mistakes. They expect the worst. So what we're doing here is flipping that. We're choosing to use this natural ability intentionally. Here's where it gets interesting. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between something vividly imagined and something actually experienced. When you visualize something clearly, your brain starts forming neural pathways as if you're already doing it. That means you build familiarity. You reduce fear. You increase confidence. You prepare your mind for success. This is why professional athletes mentally rehearse their performance before stepping onto the field. They don't just practice physically. They see themselves winning. They feel the movement. They experience the success in advance. And when the real moment comes, it feels familiar. Visualization is powerful, but mental rehearsal is where things deepen. Mental rehearsal is like running a full simulation in your mind. Not just the outcome, but the process. You don't just imagine, I'm successful. You imagine how you wake up, how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you respond to challenges, how you handle pressure. You rehearse becoming the version of you that already has what you want. Because here's the truth. Your results come from your identity. And mental rehearsal helps you step into that identity before it fully forms in your outer world. Most people stay stuck because they keep visualizing from a place of lack. I want this. I hope this happens. I wish things were different. But that energy keeps your desire just out of reach. Visualization works best when you shift into, I am this. This is already part of my life. This is who I'm becoming. It's a subtle shift, but it changes everything. Because now, you're not chasing the future. You're aligning with it. Let's make this practical. When you visualize, don't just see the image. Bring in your senses. Ask yourself, what does this environment look like? What sounds are around me? How does my body feel? What emotions am I experiencing? The more real it feels, the more powerful it becomes. Your mind responds to detail. So instead of vague image, create a living experience. Here's where people usually fall off. They try visualization once or twice, don't see instant results, and stop. But this isn't magic. It's conditioning. You're training your mind just like you would train a muscle. A few minutes every day is more powerful than one long session once in a while. Think of it like this. Every time you visualize, you're casting a vote for the person you're becoming. And over time, those votes build a new identity. A lot of people underestimate this part. Visualization isn't just about creating something new. It's also about rewiring what's already there. If you spent years doubting yourself, feeling unworthy, expecting failure, your mind has patterns. Visualization helps you interrupt those patterns. It gives your brain a new story to follow. And slowly, that new story becomes your default. Let's be real for a moment. When you start doing this, your mind might push back. You might hear thoughts like, "This isn't real. This won't work. Who am I kidding?" That's normal. That's just your current identity trying to stay familiar. You don't need to fight those thoughts. Just notice them and gently return to your visualization. Think of it like training a puppy. You're not punishing it. You're guiding it back again and again. Let's walk through something you can actually use. Find a quiet moment. Morning or night works best. Close your eyes. Take a few slow breaths. Now, picture the version of you who already has what you want. Not just what they have, but who they are. See how they move, how they think, how they carry themselves. Now step into that version of you. Look through their eyes. Feel what they feel. Let that emotion settle into your body. Stay there for a few minutes. And before you finish, remind yourself, this is who I'm becoming. Here's something powerful that often goes unnoticed. When you repeatedly visualize a new version of yourself, your actions start to shift naturally. You don't have to force it. You start making decisions that align with that identity. You start saying no to things that don't fit. You start showing up differently without overthinking it. Because now, your mind has a reference point. Visualization isn't meant to stay in your head. It's meant to influence how you live. So after your sessions, ask yourself, what would this version of me do today? And then take one small action. That's how you bridge the gap between inner work and real-world results. Sometimes people get discouraged because things don't happen instantly. But here's the thing. Visualization is planting seeds. And seeds take time to grow. Some changes happen quickly, like confidence, clarity, mindset. Others take longer, like external results. But everything starts internally. And when you stay consistent, things begin to shift in ways you didn't expect. This is important. You're not faking anything. You're preparing your mind for what's possible. Every version of you that exists in your imagination is a potential version of you in reality. Visualization helps you choose which one you step into. So here's what I want you to take away from this. You're not stuck. You're not limited to your past. You have the ability to reshape your inner world, and your outer world will follow. Visualization and mental rehearsal are tools. Simple, but powerful. And the more you use them, the more natural they become. Tonight or tomorrow morning, give yourself just a few minutes. Close your eyes. Step into the life you want. Feel it. Experience it. And trust that every time you do, you're moving closer to it. Not by force, but by alignment. If you stayed with me until the end, just know you're already on the path. Keep going. You're becoming someone powerful, whether you realize it yet or not.